Hi Leo, welcome to the message that you need to hear reading for a 23rd through March 9th. There we go. Excuse me. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below. The Lovers. So this could be, excuse me, you could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or a Taurus. Interesting. All right. This could be about a committed connection that you're thinking of, well, that's just on your mind, and it could be about a choice regarding that, like to transition to a deeper level, or if you're starting to question that choice or commitment. All right. We got the Ten of Cups, Queen of Wands, could be Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo, and Justice could be Libra. See that? Not really. Here. All right. Four of Swords. Excuse me. Knight of Swords. Wow. Queen of Swords. Oh, God. King of Cups. Six of Pentacles. And the Eight of Cups. Excuse me. Well, they want to pull back, and I think they want to take some time to review, and they want some alone time. I feel like this is about a separation. They are quite conflicted, and I think they really do want to be solitary right now. All right, so the issue is justice. Why? Is it somebody needs to say they're sorry? What? Because we've got a happy home with an Aries, Leo, or Sag, and that's what's in question here. The marriage is in question, right? Has someone been betraying the marriage or the committed connection? What's this justice about? So I'll put it right here. There could be a lot of, someone might be very controlling. Could also be that somebody feels like this is a real connection worth keeping. Like one person wants to leave, one person doesn't. The issue is that it's a lot of work to maintain this connection, or this relationship is a lot of work, and there might be some control issues with the relationship, to the point, Leo, where they want to take a break. They want to pull back. This Knight of Swords about. Okay, so they are having an issue with control, feeling controlled. Person feels like somebody has all the power, and they may not be making rash decisions, but it feels like this person like just is about, they feel like they're just like ready to explode, or it's almost like they're just, they've so had it that if they don't get this break, they're about ready to do something really unexpected or drastic. What's this Queen of Swords here? So that could be Libra, and this could be Pisces. This could be Libra, could be Gemini or Aquarius, but and this could be Pisces or Cancer or Scorpio. But I feel like they think that they're going to get berated if they talk about wanting a break or wanting to walk away, and they feel like because they're going to be, it's not going to be well received, that they basically are going to just do something drastic and just leave with the clothes on their back. Like, you know what I mean? Like they're just, because I think they're just fed up. Could be that they're leaving to go be with somebody else, which is weird. Like, well, on the one hand, well, you're too controlling, and then they go leave to be with somebody else. What? I mean, I guess, but I would think somebody would just want to flee and be alone. This King of Cups about. They really do want time and space and distance. They want to get perspective. They feel so. We've got the Aries, and we've got King of Pentacles right here, that both securely sit in their seat of power, and I think they feel really controlled and really oppressed. I'm surprised the Devil didn't show up here, Leo. Not that it, this is just saying that that's how they feel. This is saying that you need to do the right thing and make it right, and have this relationship be about equality and fairness and reciprocity. Wow. And what's this Eight of Cups about? Because we got the Eight of Cups right here also. Eight of Cups. Is it that they don't get very much communication from you, so they're just like, well, I'm just going to walk away because I don't feel like you're in this? Is that what it is? I mean, we've got issues of control here, and then we've got someone... What's this Eight of Cups about? Could we be talking about an affair? Because we've got the King of Cups here, the Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Wands. And I think they need to hear that you're going to leave the marriage. Because we've got this, I think there's more than one player here, Leo. This is for those of you that are dealing with more than one person. I think someone is waiting for you to leave a marriage. Okay? Someone's waiting for someone to walk away from a committed connection. I feel like we're dealing with more than one relationship or relationship partner here. So, yeah, whoever your person is, they're wanting to take a timeout until you leave the other relationship, until you're finished with that other relationship. Okay. Wow. This is just all about someone basically tapping out until a relationship is resolved, and then you two can be together. Whether it's a committed connection, whether you're dating more than one person and two people have fallen in love with you. This is all about more than one person involved and someone waiting for you, Leo, to end a marriage or a committed connection or just the dating scene in general. They feel that you, excuse me, owe them. They don't want to cut it off. They don't want to be cut off. They don't want to make any demands. So they would rather just give it perspective and time and come from a loving, compassionate place, or just kind of do the fade, but be waiting and kind of keep communication minimal, if at all, because they don't want to be cut off from you. I think they're afraid that if they make demands, that you will cut them off. So they're just going to kind of do the fade. They don't want to be thought of as demanding or needy, or a bitch. So it's like you have all the control, and they're like, well, there's really no room for me but to sit around and wait, and I don't feel like I can take much more. So this is them honestly asking for you to do the right thing, and they need to hear that you're going to leave that you're going to make a choice, that you're going to choose them, obviously. It could be an Aries, could be a Libra. It doesn't have to be, but it could be a fire sign, water sign, or a air sign. I mean, we got a mixed bag here. It could be a earth sign. So it's just that kind of energy, those qualities. So basically, this could be anyone, right? All right, Leo. What else for Leo? Wow. Leo. I think they're tired of waiting. I think they just need a break and some time to heal and alone time. We've got the Four of Swords and Temperance here. So this is needing things to come to, just needing distance from this situation. And this is message from afar. So if you are not in communication because they have pulled back, or they're trying to recoup, they're trying to heal, you could be hearing from them. This is message from afar. They could be reestablishing communication with you. What else for Leo? Positive-minded people. That's always a good idea, right? To be around positive-minded people so they can reflect your positivity back to you, and also be kind and supportive with what you're going through right now. If this is not more than one person involved, I feel like it's somebody that has had it or feels really oppressed, or that the relationship just isn't going the way they want it to, but they don't want to be thought of negatively. They don't want to fight. They just want to come to a decision and have things go from there. And right now they are still wanting time away, though. Leo. So if that's the case, then this is about you being around people that are going to lift you up and be kind, and use that energy. We've got the earth sign, we've got a water sign, and an air sign, and a fire sign. So I mean, this is a really mixed bag. Probably a very charged relationship, a lot of dynamics to it. So maybe someone's just finding that disagreeable lately, and there's been some bickering and arguing, and doubling down on that. Yeah, you need to be around people that reflect your energy and that are kind and supportive, and just can give you kind of a place to be yourself, especially if you're not in agreement with this person. Hello. Oh yeah, you need to come out of isolation. And if you are reclusing yourself, Leo, this is saying be careful it doesn't become purposeless and uncontrolled isolation. There's a time and a place to go inward and pull back. Everybody does it. We all need that. But please be kind to yourself and be around people that can support you and be kind to you, instead of just this uncontrolled, isolation where you start beating yourself up and your thoughts are starting to run away with everything. You don't need that. There's always three sides to every story: yours, theirs, and the truth, right? So be around people that can be kind to you and supportive. No uncontrolled isolation where we start having our thoughts run away with us, or vice versa. All right, what else for Leo? Oops, Leo. Okay, so we've got the Sun and we got the Fox. Perhaps you're worried about things working out with your job. Well, then yeah, you have a right to be worried. This is about being cautious. Be suspicious of ulterior motives. Okay, so if it's not your job, this could be that maybe you're reclusing yourself and you really do need some time away from this person because you are suspicious of things. Well, in hindsight, to recap, I think that this is saying there might be some trickery or deception afoot if this is not the job situation. Okay, if as far as this relationship, I think there might be suspicions that there's some deception afoot, and if there is, the light will be shed on that. Like you will find out in due time, most likely because of this distance or this separation, what has been really going on. I said a little bit ago, there's always 3 sides to every story. Well, you're about to find out the third because perhaps you've heard the other person's side of the story, they've heard yours, but this speaks to illuminating any kind of deception or trickery or manipulation. Maybe one of you is becoming wise to that they've been manipulated or things like that, but this is saying that things will be coming to light. So if you've reclused yourself, just know that there's going to be a reckoning with the truth. Things will be revealed. Okay? All right. I hope this was helpful to you, Leo. I wish you luck with this. And I do hope that you are around people that can be supportive and kind to you. I hope to see you in the next reading. Take care.